Lisa, and this is my farmhouse in town. Today we're going to be decorating for summertime, which means everything Americana, red, white, and blue, patriotic, strawberries, all that good stuff. So I hope you'll stick around as we decorate. You might get a little bit of inspiration. So grab you a coffee or something cold to drink and let's get busy. Okay, so I found these really pretty scalloped plates at Home Goods, and you can see they have a little bit of a gold edge, gold trimmer on the edge of them. Those are so pretty. So that's going to be the base plate here. Let's see if I can get that in there for you. And then we're just going to stack a couple of patterns here that are red, white, and blue patterns. The bottom plate, or the next plate up, is going to be this, I believe it's Liberty Blue. Let's see. Yes. Liberty Blue, Independence Hall. These are so pretty. Okay, so we're going to have that next up, stacked on top of that scalloped plate. And then on top of that, I have a red, this red transferware plate, and it is, let's see, Avon Cottage, Wedgwood and Company. Okay, not sure if you can see that or not, but anyway. Next one, and it's a different kind of plate. It's square with scalloped corners on it. I'm just gonna put that on top there. And then the next one, we're gonna put this little teacup plate or saucer, I guess you'd call it. It's also from the Liberty Blue collection of historical colonial scenes. It says Old North Church, made in England. Okay, and that's gonna go on top of the little red one. Okay. I just wanna show you what all those look like when they're all together there. Very pretty. Next, what I'm going to do, I have this antique crock. I believe it came from my mother-in-law a long time ago. So I'm just going to make sure it's facing the correct direction here. And then these geraniums I found from Walmart, which were, I had been looking for a while. They actually had the nicest geranium, faux geraniums that I've seen anywhere. So we're just going to make our little centerpiece here. And I've got some floral foam in the bottom of this just to hold them in place. There we go. I mean, those are so pretty. I really don't remember how much they were, but they weren't very much. I want to say they were in the $3 to $4 range per bundle. So you really can't beat that with, even Amazon couldn't beat that. So let me just make sure everything's standing upright. Okay, there's that. Next, I've got these topiaries, and I've had them for years, but I repotted them in these IKEA baskets that were so cute, and then just put some moss on top of them to cover up anything that you don't want to see inside there. So we're just gonna put those on each side of that. I found these really pretty bowls they came in a set of 3 at HomeGoods. They're blue and white. And then on the inside, and every one of them is different. They're just so pretty. They all are blue and white and have little bows and flowers. I love bows. There's this. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna put these on the table, and I ordered some of these faux strawberries from Amazon, and we're gonna put little bowls of strawberries on our table. See how that looks. Okay, so I think that is it for dressing the table, I think, for right now, anyway, until I come up with something else, at least. I think that turned out really pretty. I am missing one of the gingham napkins, so I need to find that. If I can't find it, I'll just put red ones. I do have some red gingham ones. Also, I could put red ones on the end, too, and that would be kind of cute, too. But the blue one, the last blue one, is missing. So that's it for the table. If you happen to miss my last video, this is a faux fireplace that we recently finished. And we put real brick veneer behind that. And I think it just turned out beautiful. I'm kind of in love with it. So up here, as far as the decor on top for the fourth, I found this embroidered piece on Marketplace that I thought was so pretty and perfect for summertime. Red, white, and blue. Gold's in that. That's so pretty. Then I have my Bible stand. And then on the other side of that is my, it's an old ball mason pickle jar that my grandmother gave me. And then inside of that, I ordered these strawberry stems from Magnolia, and they're beautiful and they're perfect. So if you look that up and you see they're a little bit pricey, but totally worth it. They turned out beautiful. I mean, they exceeded my expectations. The strawberries look real, and I can tell them I'm gonna have them forever. Just love it. So anyway, that's the mantle. And then over here, this is our hutch, and I just, I put some baskets up there that I had recently purchased from IKEA, and then put some boxwood, those are preserved boxwood wreaths on the doors with some burlap ribbon. And the burlap I really like because it corresponds with our placemats that we have over here. Just kind of draws your attention. It just kind of repeats. We have burlap, we have the rattan baskets, we have red, white, and blue. The only thing left that I think I might do is change out the flowers in my little, the blue and white picture there. But we'll see. But anyway, I think that's it for the dining room, you guys. I hope you like it. Oh, and we just recently got a new chandelier too. I didn't show that. I thought that was really pretty. And over here in the corner, something I've kind of been hiding a little bit, is a baby crib. Because we are gonna be grandparents to a little baby girl in just a few months. My oldest and his wife are expecting, and we are thrilled it's our first grandbaby. And she already has quite the wardrobe going. But anyway, I didn't put her crib upstairs or anything because she's gonna be the center of our attention. And so when we're eating, she'll have a place to lay down and hang out. If we ever put her down, that is. Anyway, that's her little space right there. Okay, y'all, I lied. First of all, I'm slipping. Where was my flags? I don't know, but definitely needed flags in here. And also I added some red gingham bows to these little topiaries. They're just screaming for a bow, and you can't go wrong with bows and gingham during the summertime. So I added our flags in there and the bows. So now I think that's it for real. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned because we're going to be decorating in the kitchen and the living room coming up next. Thanks.